ir a España.
Una cucaracha.
We'll see if I got chill.
J'ai été de test.
沖縄はどこですか？
沖縄どこですか？はい、違いますね。はい、次。
I think that it's important for you to know a language other than your own because it can help you connect with a person on a different level.
Was gefällt dir?
Fußball gefällt mir.
I want them to become world citizens, not just a citizen of their own community.
We all experience the same things. We all have the same basic wants and needs.
Что вы думаете, можно увидеть в
You
Санкт-Петербурге?
get to speak with people that you might not have been able to speak with before, learn a little bit more about their culture. It could change your life, learning more about how somebody else lives their life. So I think it's vital.
Chugoku no oshogatsu no tabemono wa nan desu ka?
Noodle to bok choy. を食べます。
美味しいですか？
はい、美味しいです。
韓国のお正月の食べ物は何ですか？ライス、ケーキ、スープが食べです。美味しいですか？はい、美味しいです。美味しいです。中国のお正月の飲み物は何ですか？
酒。
韓国ライスティー。
美味しいです。
アメリカのお正月の飲み物は何ですか？
シャンペーンとワインです。
はい。お雑煮は何ですか？
はい、お雑煮はこれです。これがお雑煮です。はい、じゃあ次はお箸わかりますか？お箸。これはお箸です。手で食べませんね。手で食べません。はい、だからお箸で食べます。はい、いいですか？はい。はい、皆さんすみません。時間です。時間です。このグループは、ここのアクティビティのグループは新しいアクティビティに行ってください。そしてこのグループはいいですか？このディスカッションのグループは、ここのグループは1番です。そこのグループは2番。このグループは3番。このグループは4番。はい、それじゃあグループの中で1、2、3、4と数えてください。ペニーさんは1番。エミコさんは2番。ユウスケ君は
3番。
それからケンジ君は4番。
When it came time for the jigsaw, in order to have a smooth transition and to avoid confusion on the part of the students and to make sure that each group contained somebody from a different group, I had them jigsaw into new groups. I numbered the groups and I numbered the students, and they numbered off from 1 to 4. And at the given time, I asked the students to move. The students moved to the table number that they were assigned to.
先生はこれを写真をホワイトボードの前に置きます。ホワイトボードの前に置きます。これが1番。
In the new groups, there would be 4 people from a different group coming with different information to share with one another. And I felt that this was a good collaborative learning technique. And my expectation was that everyone in the group would share the information that they were bringing with them with the other members of the group.
はい、じゃあ始めてください。どうぞ。
After we were done talking about the food, since they had us all switch places, and I went into another group along with 3 other people from the 3 other groups. And we each talked about what we had learned, and we kind of gave a summary, and then what America did that was kind of like that.
食べ物と飲み物 のはきれいな入れ物に入れただします。アメリカはおせち料理はありませんです。
そう、年賀状、平成14年、15年、1月。
My topic was actually about the New Year's cards, and so people write them and they send them out on New Year's Eve. And then on New Year's Day, you get all your cards, so the post office must have a lot of work that night. And it also says, like, people here for, like, Christmas cards and everything, we send out cards generally to family and close friends. It's generally who it's limited to. But in Japan, you send them out to coworkers, teachers, like acquaintances, everybody you send a card to.
カード待をドアの右と人売りに飾ります。とても大きいきれいです。
飾りますは何ですか？
飾ります is decoration.
So this.
I think it makes the students like really take in what they're reading and learn. It also has a little more meaning when, you have to teach it to somebody else, then you have to know it. You have to become the expert in that area.
お年玉はお4月のプレゼントです。このプレゼントは
There are times when you do have to give instruction. However, I really believe that having student-centered learning is so much more powerful than the teacher standing in front of the class and giving information in a lecture form. It makes it a lot more meaningful for students to figure it out on their own, and for the teacher just to be a facilitator, to be there as a resource and to direct their learning.
羊年です。明けましておめでとうございます。明けましておめでとうございます。年賀状に書きます。アメリカに年賀状がありますか？
はい、そこでストップしてください。年賀状がありますか？アメリカに。ありますか？何がありますか？はい、クリスマスカードがありますね。中国で年賀状を送りますか？
ありません。
ありません。そうですか。はい、それじゃあ次、恵美子さん。恵美子さんのプレゼンテーションは何ですか？1番。
おせち料理は日本のお正月の食べ物です。とても美味しい食べ物です。お父さんはお酒です。
歌のグループがお正月の歌を歌います。だからみんなこの歌のグループにいた人も一緒に歌ってください。これはお正月の歌です。いいですか？ 1、2、3。
もういくつ寝るとお正月には
At the end, when we were doing a wrap-up, I felt that it was important to recognize the students in their activity groups. And so I had the groups that had sung the song sing together as a group. I also had the groups that had made the New Year's cards share their cards.
何と書きましたか？日本語で何を書きましたか？
明けましておめでとうございます。
はい、明けましておめでとうございます。羊年ですね。羊の絵です。はい、そして、OK。
明けましておめでとうございます。
はい。そして哲夫くんのカードは何と書きましたか？
明けましておめでとうございます。
はい。そしてあゆみさん。
新年明けましておめでとうございます。
はい。それから先生はじゃあ今度前に行きます。
Students who are at a second-year language do not have the ability to express their ideas and opinions in the target language. So using the English at the very end does a couple of things. For me, it gives me a chance to check their understanding. And for the students, it gives them an opportunity to share their understanding, which is usually at a higher level than what they're able to communicate orally.
Who can tell me what are some of the New Year's products and practices that we learned today? Because this is something we all did. Can some of you share? Raise your hand if you have something to say. Hi.
They have more of a structured like meal. It's more of a well put together meal.
Okay.
More fancy.
Okay. What are some of the things that they eat at New Year's?
There's sake and.
Okay, they drink sake. Anything else? Take a look at the pictures. Okay.
They have soup as well.
Right. This is the special soup, ozoni, that they drink. Okay. Now, what about some of the foods that we eat at the end of the year in this country or in other countries that might be represented here in the classroom?
In China, you eat noodles and also hot pot.
Okay. In China, you eat noodles and a hot pot. How about any other countries? Okay. Daimondo-san?
We eat mochi.
You eat mochi? Just like in...
Like, you know how mochi sticks together? And then that's why when the family gets together and in New Year's, and that's why they stick together.
And that's why they eat mochi. Good. Very good. And that's the reason in Japan as well.
In Cuba, they have black beans and white rice.
In Cuba, they have black beans and white rice? Okay. Any reason for that?
No, it's just like the traditional meal. It's very...
Okay. And that's for New Year's in Cuba. Ah, interesting. Anybody else? Okay, well, let's go to the next topic. The next topic was kadomatsu to shimekazari.
In China, they'll have fireworks and like they'll exchange money, but like for the decorations, they'll have like when it hits like 12 o'clock, I think, they go and they light like a strip. It's like kind of like Mighty Mice, the fireworks, but they're really long and they're loud and they cover the whole streets full of it.
And that's decoration?
Yeah, that's decoration. They have like red lanterns and everywhere.
Good. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next topic. これはお年玉です。お年玉. What was お年玉?
New Year's money.
New Year's money. Okay. What do we do in this country? Sean-kun?
We give presents on Christmas.
Okay, we give presents on Christmas. Hi, Dia-san.
Also, at the end of the year, there's the Hanukkah, where they also give gifts, but they have the 8 days, and there's Kwanzaa. I can't remember how many days that is, though.
Good. Right. So then we have, in this country, lots of different ways of celebrating, whereas in Japan, almost everyone celebrates the same way. I think that's one thing that makes us unique. Okay.
I enjoy seeing the children learn a new language, learn new ideas and concepts, and being able to communicate in a language that is less common than French, German, or Spanish. And to see the sparkle in their eyes and the excitement in their voices when they're able to read something that most of the other people around them cannot read.
終わりましょう。Please.
Hi, さよなら。よくできました。
Learning a foreign language expands your knowledge about different cultures and helps you to understand that culture better. Like for me, if I wanted to go to Japan now, I could actually interact with my own culture and learn more there.